So I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. That was my phone. Um, I have the Bible app on my phone because your girl is all about God. We all about reading our daily scriptures and staying motivated somewhat. So yeah, so I'm sorry, that was my phone going off. If I seem all over this, I'm gonna start making a disclaimer in the beginning of my videos so you guys can understand. So if I'm all over the place in this video, I truly apologize. Um, I'm not doing it on purpose. I have really terrible ADHD and I can't stay focused for the life of me. So I apologize in advance. Okay, but y'all, I've been coming up with so many different video ideas and I never have time to really play them out like how I want to because I be so focused on my kids, I be focused on my husband, I be focused on stuff to do around the house that I don't sit down enough to make content. So this is very hard. That's the one thing about YouTube. Like if you're gonna be really into making your videos and really make this work for you, you have to really be dedicated. And that's something that I'm not right now because I just have way too much going on. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying to get on here and make as much content as I can when I can. And I have made some TikToks. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, please go follow me on TikTok. I made some TikToks on there, and I'm gonna try to see if I could upload some of my TikToks on here onto my YouTube because I seen other TikTokers that's also on YouTube do the same thing, and it attracts people. So we're gonna give that a go because I want to get more of you guys in here before I just really start dropping these gems I got. But I want to really grow our family on here, and then I'm gonna start dropping these gems. But um okay, I already talk with my hands, but because I have nails, I talk with them way more now. Okay, so because I never get nails, guys. This is like an exciting thing for me. But tonight's video is a very interesting video. Um I would say it is I'm getting it's very much giving I'm in your business, but I'm not in your business because I'm letting you guys know my business. So yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. But seriously, this is just a interesting video that I felt like needed to be done because I feel like this topic really just goes untalked about, and I'm gonna talk about it. But yes, I'm gonna talk about it. But before I get into this video, please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you hit the share button if you want to share this video if you think it's very interesting. Please comment because I really want to talk to some of y'all. Like I know I just posted my last video and y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have not been getting any traffic with my videos, and to most people it's discouraging, but I decided that I wanted to do this journey because I always start stuff and I stop it. And this is something I don't want to stop because I've really put effort into my last video and I really enjoy doing it, you guys. Like I said in my last video, I really enjoy editing. I can't talk, y'all. Editing the video and just like being able to talk to y'all in front of a camera. Because this is me at work for me. Because your girl don't like to look at herself in the camera a whole lot, but we working on it. Oh, and my hair is different from the last video because your girl did herself some individual locks. Okay, crochet, of course, because who can do all of this? Not me. But anyway, I did some crochet locks on myself, and I did the Okay, first of all, I don't know how to use the crochet tool, so that set your girl back. But I like braided my hair in like individual knotless braids, and I left like the ends of my hair to where I could wrap it, and I just wrapped it around the top of these burgundy color braids. And I really love when I wear burgundy color hair because it brings my skin out more, and I like it. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. It's giving. Anyway, guys, let's get into this video and let me quit being distracting for like the rest of this video. So, I'm covering the topic tonight about women being insecure when their significant other likes other women photos. So, this is something that I know all too well because I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am in my 3rd year of marriage, and let me tell you, it's hard. It's hard being married. And you have to really learn your spouse, and your spouse has to learn you. Um, and the funny thing is you don't get to learn this stuff while you're just dating, because when you're just dating, it's like you guys are showing yourself, but it's not in the same way. So once you actually married, it's completely different. And I'm actually make another video discussing more about marriage in general, and um like discussing different types of ways to be if you're single, if you're married, if you're shucking up, whatever you guys are into doing. I'm gonna talk about that too. But yes, so this is something me and my husband personally have. Oh my gosh, y'all, I wiped my nose because I thought something was on my face and it was on my computer. Sorry, guys. So um this is something that me and my husband had dealt with um even prior to us getting married, guys. Like, it was one of those annoying topics that just seems to pop up because, in marriages you have a lot of different annoying topics, but this one was annoying because it was something that we just couldn't move past, and both of us are overthinkers. So this was just terrible. This was just terrible for us, guys, because this was like if we weren't strong-minded individuals, we probably would have broken up over this. Like, that's just how bad it was. So, um, yes, back to this topic. So, for me personally, I'm gonna say my side, and then I'll talk about my husband's side. So, for me in particular, um, oh, okay. For me in particular, I'm not one to really look at other people. Like, I know people look at me, but I'm not one to look at other people. Like, I'm not one to like really, like, I can look at a person. Like, if I think you're handsome, I can definitely look at you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not like openly doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm too conscious as a person. I am a bigger girl, so I'm automatically insecure about myself. But now that like bigger women have been getting praised more, I've been getting a lot more attention, which is weird to me. But yeah, so I've always been insecure when it comes to that. So therefore, I try not to look for any attention at all, because the attention always go to the big girl when she walks in the room. So I be looking for the opposite. Like, I be trying to be unnoticed. Like, if I think you're cute, you would never know that, because I would not be openly doing it. My husband, on the other hand, is different because he's a muscular guy, he's tall, he's handsome. So he has had a lot of experience with the opposite sex than me, because he's had relationships. I only had like one. He, is a man, so he's always looking at other women, that type of stuff, guys. So that was something me and my husband dealt with um because I'm automatically insecure about myself, because look at me. It's like I know my husband saw something in me to want to talk to me. Obviously he thought I was pretty. He thought I was attractive in some way. So yeah, I understand that part. But what I don't understand is like the type of women he likes. Like my husband's celebrity crush is Megan Thee Stallion. I don't look like Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was always something that we dealt with, because even like, okay, so we had to be in a long distance relationship. And of course, that's even worse because you guys are apart from each other. So you're gonna be faced with temptation. You're gonna be faced with different people, different personalities, different attributes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was something that we dealt with. And for me, it was pretty much easy because I was pregnant the first part of us being in a long distance relationship, but that did not stop men from wanting to talk to me. So yeah, I was just focused on our kid. But it's different for our men because men are always looking at other women. So my husband was getting approached by women and stuff, and it was really nothing I could do. Like, he was going to the strip club, y'all, because I understand, man, it'd be hard. It really be hard for y'all, and you guys have needs. Everyone has needs. So I'm the first person to be more understanding of stuff like that, because I'm just like, I get it. Like, I've been there, I get it. But um yeah. So even with stuff like that, that never raised a problem with us. It was just the fact that it was his phone. Like when TikTok became more popular and y'all women on TikTok, yes, I'm talking to y'all started getting y'all BBLs and y'all was just like, forget it, all skin out, everything out. So when that started happening, when that era was happening and OnlyFans was becoming popular more and more, um, yeah, that's when we started having our issues, because it was him looking at those type of women, and I'm like, I don't look like that, and yeah, it was just a lot because I was already insecure of myself, and for him to even be, I know you're gonna look at other women, but for him to be making comments, and I think like one of the hardest thing to hear is like to hear that the person that you're with have temptations, like they might actually want to do something with someone else. Um, yeah, that is always really not easy to hear. But one thing that I learned for myself whenever it came to like hearing conversations like that, because in marriage you're gonna have to have difficult conversations, y'all. Like, if you are a type of person that you hate confrontations with everything in your body, then you're not going to be ready for marriage, because you're definitely going to be faced with those, even when you don't want to be faced with them, because they just kind of come up, they just kind of happen. So, yeah, like this was one of those things. And I guess when it came down to it, like when I heard it from him, I was receptive, I was understanding. Um, and it shattered me into a million pieces, y'all, because like I said, I already had insecurities about myself. So, what do you do when you get to this point, right? Well, for me, I started doing mirror work and I started looking at myself in the mirror a whole lot more. And I just started thinking of myself like, you are you. There's only one of you. Like, and the reason he picked you was because you did something that everybody else didn't. And that's what you have to hold on to. And you have to like start loving yourself. Because if you can't love yourself, then you can't love the next person because you don't have enough love for them because you don't have enough for yourself. So that was something that I had to start doing, and that was a rude awakening for me. But I think once I started looking at myself in that way, it changed everything. Like he could say anything. He could say he everything from A to Z that he wants to do to a person. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Dang me though. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to start being about your business. You have to start carrying yourself. Oh, and guys, please don't look at my stain on my dress. My daughter spit up earlier. So don't worry about it. But ADHD at its finest. Anyway, so yes, that's how you have that's what helped me. That's what I started thinking about myself. And I promise you guys it's made a world of difference. Like I carry myself different. Like I don't feel woe is me. Like I feel like I'm that girl because I am. And because I started carrying that grown woman energy, he sees it and it attracts him more to me because he's like, oh, you think that way about yourself? Like, all right. And it's attractive, ladies. So that's the thing. Don't be focused so much on your man focusing on the other woman. Make him focus on you. Set the tone for you, okay? If he want to look at the other woman, be like, okay, you can look at her, but I bet you she ain't me. I bet you she ain't in the bed with you at night. I bet you she ain't cooking your meals. I bet you she ain't doing this, that, and the third. Women, I promise y'all, when y'all start realizing what power you have, when you start carrying yourself a different way and being more confident with yourself, it is so attractive. I can't explain it. It's just really attractive. So that was one thing that helped us with that. Another thing was obviously I told you guys communication, talking it out because this was something we talked about. And I set my boundaries for him. I was like, look, I know you like to look at women. I know you like to say your comments. I know you like to do whatever, but don't do it around me. Okay? Have your fun. Look at who you want to look at over there, but don't do it around me. Because no, that's not what we're doing over here. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't do that to me. Um so yeah, setting your boundaries. I had another thought and it just ADHD y'all at its finest. Um oh my gosh, I just had the thought and it escaped me. Oh, communication. Set the tone, set your boundaries, y'all, because it's work both ways, men and women. This ain't just for women, this is for men too. Set your boundaries too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't want to hear about old dude and what he be doing for his lady, let her know that. Let her know that, y'all. Because here's the thing. Oh, I know where I'm going, y'all. I'm back. So with this stuff all being said, y'all, I say this because I feel like this particular thing is damaging a lot of relationships because our generation is so focused on sexualization. This is the most freaked out generation ever. Like we have so many baby mamas, so many baby daddies. We have so many more kids born now. Like we just it's just so much and a lot of it comes from sexualization. Like here's the thing, to the woman with the big butt, if you think that's your biggest flex, good for you, but now you're gonna have like 12 baby daddies because that's your biggest flex. For the woman with the big titties, good for you, but now men are never gonna look you in your face because they're gonna be looking here. This is your new face. Um, for the woman who says that her face card never declines, good for you. But now you're gonna be obsessed with buying a whole bunch of face creams and a whole bunch of stuff to help your face out, and it's not gonna do any good for your skin because you're gonna be putting your skin through hell. And yeah, like all of this stuff has just gotta stop with like the appearance because I've been seeing too many women go get BBWs. I mean, oh my gosh, y'all, I said this and I still messed it up. I've been seeing too many women go get BBLs and get their body done and get their stomach fixed or whatever. And some of these women are not making it through these surgeries. And it's funny because I used to be one of the women to think about, well, what if I want to go do this? Or what if I want to go do that? And it's not even worth it. Like, I don't want to lose my life over something like that. And another thing is, y'all, God made you. You know what I'm saying? So for you to want to go critique something He already made, it's okay to want to tweak stuff about yourself. Like, for me, I want a skinnier tummy. Okay. It's not that I don't like my size now. It's just something that I want to accomplish, to say I had a skinny tummy. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yes, I feel like um it's mostly just been that women have been or we've been programmed to think that, when we go get these, alterations done to our bodies that, oh, this is gonna get me all the men. I'm gonna have somebody want to pay all my bills. I'm a, da da da. But that's not a big flex because what if you want to leave that man and you can't because you've been so focused on him being your only source that now you don't have anything yourself? No, I refuse. Um, and another thing is by you doing this, especially if you're in a relationship with someone, I can see if you like now my mindset is I want to look good for myself and I want to look good for my husband. But most women mindset is I want to look good for me, I want to look good for who I'm with, and I want to show all the men what they can't have. And let me tell you something. Some men are gonna try you on that. Okay? They're gonna really try you and they're really gonna try to see if they can have you. No, we're not doing it. For you men, because I feel like some men they just want their woman for themselves. Anybody should want that. You should only want your person for you. You shouldn't want, you know, because it's cool and all to be have your pictures be liked by a lot of people, and it makes you feel special. There's nothing wrong with wanting to feel special. But there's just certain boundaries that you should think about when wanting to feel special. Because now I carry myself in a whole different light. Because not only do I have two kids, but I know that I belong to somebody and I want to look a certain way for that person and not for everybody else. Because that's the point. I want them to notice me. Like, any guy can tell you beautiful, but when you hear it from your significant other, it's different. When you hear it from your husband, it's different. Same thing with men. Every woman can walk up to you and say, "Oh, you fine, you cute. I want your number. I want to holler at you. Da, 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 da. I think you this, that. You know, woo, 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 whatever." But when your woman tell you, it hits different. It always hits different when it comes from your person. So, yes, guys, that's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to basically just talk about that because I feel like we don't talk about this very much. And for you men, um, stating this is just random, y'all. I know it's out of order, but stating that you have all this money and all this stuff, it's just gonna make you a bigger target. So, what if you have a really nice car? It's gonna make you a target. It's gonna make women want to come to you just so they can spend your money. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, these flick stuff, none of this stuff matters unless you find a person that just really accepts you and all your personalities and everything that come with you guys. Like that's what it really boils down to. And I'll get more into this in my marriage, checking up, or single video. Um, but yes, like this stuff is important. A pretty face don't mean nothing if it can't cook, if it can't clean your house, if it can't take care of your kids, if it can't take care of you when you sick, if it can't be there for you emotionally, if she can't build you up, if she can't build your dreams. Same thing, ladies. A pretty face and a nice body and a good job can't do any of that if he ain't being there for you, being emotionally there for you. Because these men with pretty faces and all this money, yeah, it looks nice. It is nice when he take you to places and buy you stuff. But is it nice when he not paying attention to you and he on his phone? No, it is not. Like my husband used to ask me questions like that all the time. Like if I was a doctor, would you love me more if I was there? I'm like, no, because I will never see you. And we have 2 kids. I cannot do this by myself. Like, no, none of that stuff matters to me. It just matters, you know, what the person is on the inside. Because honestly, to be real, that's what has gotten me noticed by most men all my life. Is not even my face. Is not how I look. Is who I am. Just talking and being myself. And that's what it boils down to. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And people will love you for being yourself because that is the most attractive thing to anybody is a genuine person. What you see, what you get person. Because it's unheard of and it's becoming more and more uncommon as the generations go on. And it's just sad, y'all, because of this one topic that I talked about tonight. A lot of relationships are ending. As you see it in the celebrity world, a lot of these relationships are ending because someone put a fire emoji under somebody's picture. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's ridiculous and it gotta stop. But yes, I just want to make this video talking about this topic because I feel like it just goes unnoticed and no one really talks about it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I must go finish prepping dinner for my family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.